Oh, that one's a lot shorter too. Things I don't remember. No,
Why are
like
you
we're good.
Why are you not playing? No. All right. I can't. All right, we're going to put that down. Technology is fighting with me today, and we're just going to hope everybody can hear me, and that occasionally, as I click things, things will roll. So, welcome back to Tyranny of Dragons, wherein the party has made their way through guile and stealth into the dungeon of Castle Neritar. Therein, things happened. And one of those things was to our special little cleric, Valandra. And so Valandra gets to tell us what's been happening recently.
Okay. So we started last session in the lizard folk camp, making plans for how to attack the castle. Wherein Kuhloe found a strange deck of cards that she drew one from, and I think got a magic hammer. And then Dawn, I believe, was like, "Wow, you should not draw anything more from that," and so she didn't. And then we smuggled our way in crates after dumping a bunch of treasure in the swamp to the dungeon of the castle to attack the bullywug leader in the hopes that we don't have to fight like 50 of them, which appears to have worked. They surrendered very quickly, half of them dying after they surrendered before Valandra's turn came back up, and she could bring down her spirit guardians, which she didn't end up doing. But then, after a very high roll on a very easy insight check to tell that the bullywug leader surrendered way too quickly and would turn on them at the first moment, Valandra mentions this, and Joey immediately kills him. At which point he starts singing the Rainbow Connection, I think.
There may have been a death rattle that sounded like the Rainbow Connection, but really it was just bullywog croaking in their own language.
Oh, yes, excuse me. Of course. Just a coincidence. And at which point, with no indication of anything weird going on above, they searched into the next room, found a trap and disabled it. But then Valandra was trying to figure if they could use it against the cultists, and so peeked in one, and apparently that was enough to make a save, which she rolled terribly on. And now she believes that all of her friends are frog monstrosities. So she is about to attack the closest one.
Which would be me.
Sorry, Telaise.
Now, on the other side of the dungeon, Waverly, our Mousefolk scout, has been keeping tabs on the goings-on. And the floors above, the leadership have noticed some strange things. The lizard folk fleeing from the castle suddenly, dropping things mid-action. Then a weird sort of gurgling cry that sounded like some music coming up from the dungeon. And then giant frogs exiting the castle, no longer bound by their bullywog masters. This has caused a bit of concern. And orders have been given. 3 squads assembled, approximately 9 strong each. Those squads started making their way down to the dungeon, and I'm going to ask Waverly, as a welcome back present, to please roll some sort of perception-y, investigation-y kind of thing
All
to
right.
determine how much they've picked up about why they're heading down into the basement this way.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god. Well,
So
that could have been better.
there are a lot of numbers that could have come up that would have been stronger than that.
Yeah.
But you're in a hurry. And really, the goal that you have at the moment is get down, get back together with your companions, and let them know that the jig is up. Now, before the session, I pushed the initiative button many times.
37, I think.
30, that seems like a good number. Of the many times I pushed them, one is fairly apparent to you. It is a giant frog whose croaking alarm you could hear coming from this direction as it splashes about in the pond. The rest are a little more mysterious. But the party is going to need to add to this list. So if the party would be so kind as to please click their icons, roll their initiatives, let's find out who's doing when. Because Valandra got Telaise, you could have done a little better. Valandra could still do worse. But she didn't.
She didn't.
She didn't.
But she didn't.
The one time that she doesn't.
But I really need to have a high initiative.
So, let's see here. I've got a Waverly, Telaise, Valandra,
We're not
Dawn,
doing good at
Dusk.
all.
Oh no.
Wow.
None of us can roll
Oh
today
no.
at all.
We're in trouble. We're in
The Twitch stream got a decent roll.
Congratulations, Twitch. You're going first.
Important. And we are short the voice of Kuhloe at the moment. She is likely to be joining us in the near future. And as this is going to be a little bit chaotic, she might make it before much of the action has passed. But let's go ahead and sort that order. Now, there are a lot of hidden initiatives. So you will see me and hear me clicking a lot before turns come up. And I apologize. But eventually, we get to ask Joey. Joey, Valandra has spun about, madness in her eyes. She clutches at her holy symbols and her weapons, eyes fixated on Telaise. What are you doing in response to this? Now, she just took a little bit of a face full of very, very, very fine powder out of that little jar she was just holding. And you suspect something's not quite right. What are you doing?
Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey! Hey, look at me. Does Valandra move or respond to that?
Does this come out as just one of the frog monstrosities yelling in my face?
Well, not only yelling at your face, that's rushing at you. It's enormous. It's like... I mean, this is not good. This is going from bad to worse. You had one, now you got them two almost on you.
Congratulations, Telaise. I don't think you're the target anymore.
Woo! Look, Joey can take it.
We say that, but Valandra has killed some very burly people in the past.
His armor class is better than mine.
So, Joey, you rushed up.
Thank goodness she already has the spirit guardians up,
yes,
and they're immune to it.
They are. These must be fiendishly strong frog monsters. They are batting aside your protective spirits and elementals. They sound like a bad lawnmower. So Joey, Valandra, no recognition in her eyes. What are you doing?
No recognition. Okay.
No recognition.
Shit. Okay. Maybe visual. I will take a step back, and then on the floor, I will.
Wait, hang on. You take a step back.
Yeah.
Valandra, it exposes an opportunity.
I
but
thought.
you just can't bring yourself to react to it. Joey, anything else?
And then I will cast Prestidigitation to make a mark on the floor of shit.
Pick something better. Pick something better.
Well, I mean, shit might get
Is that ice cream? No, that's not ice cream.
Oh my god, somebody help me out. Greenest. The orphanage. The name of the orphanage.
The Warren of Unwanted Burdens.
Yeah, so I'll make the symbol of Shar on the ground.
It's a worshiper of Shar. Things have gone from bad to worse.
It's the only way that I can think of to try to communicate who we are.
What about her god?
All right. So as the incantations begin and they start summoning the goddess of darkness and loss in front of you,
Oh God.
you hear a big sploosh as a frog launches itself into the water some distance away, and then we get to ask Dawn, how are you reacting to this?
Very clearly something weird is happening. So
That
he's
seems apparent.
like Valandra's getting violent-y. You send Edgar over here to be distracting. So help, like,
Flying frogs.
yeah, weird flying frog over here to be distracting. I guess the help action for Joey or whoever she's going to attack to give her disadvantage on that. And
This
he's
evil
going.
beast must be what
and-
Shar was summoning. Go ahead.
He is going to try to cast message
Okay.
and say, Valandra, calm down. I don't know if it'll sound like frog in her brain, but
I'm not sure if it'll sound like frog or if she won't be sure that the message came like.
Yeah, that
You won't
was
know
just
the origin.
a confusing massive impressions to you.
Okay.
So you do hear Valandra calm down, but whether it's that little voice deep inside you or these weird things trying to force their will upon you,
Or if it's Dawn somewhere else in the dungeon.
many things could be going wrong here. Dawn, any other activity for you?
nope, he's just gonna keep an eye on stuff.
All right, now, Valandra.
2 potential targets now. Just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She will swing at Edgar.
Okay. Edgar. Poor Edgar. Not a spiritual weapon at the moment.
Nope.
Would you please make the attack? Does Edgar have a armor class of 13 or better?
I don't believe so.
I think
Does he
it's
have
12.
4 or more hit points?
I think it's 12 and he has
12,
1
yes.
hit point.
Yeah, he poof.
All right. Poof.
So
Yes.
the monstrosity vanishes in front of me?
One monstrosity down. Some perhaps to go.
Well, well, never mind.
Yep.
'Cause it was for Joey.
Anything normal that would happen as part of destroying Edgar does happen. But in the meantime, I would like Valandra to please roll me a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 12.
Please do well.
See, I don't have to roll.
I'm sorry, hang on. Nope, I did it wrong.
Okay.
I just need a D6 from you. Excuse me. Didn't read far enough down. A D6.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay, a D6. Yeah, these fiends have to die. Good job. Good job. You got the feathery, weird, froggy flying one, but the other fiends must be dealt with.
Can I take my move action?
You may take your move action.
Okay. She's actually going to she's She's moving up and over, but if Telaise or Joey want to take an attack of opportunity in any
Nope.
form, they have a chance to do so.
Nope.
All right.
That was that a no from Joey too?
You're stepping that way?
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you make a grapple
Yeah, that
as an
was the
attack of
question.
opportunity?
Yes, grapples are valid attacks of opportunity.
okay, because you're substituting in place of that. Yeah. Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
The giant frog monster is trying to lap you up into its mouth.
Yep.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Nom 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 nom.
tongue
That's
attack.
athletics, I believe.
Nom nom nom
Yes.
nom 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 nom.
Wow. Okay.
All right. This is weird. You know what? We're gonna slap the parental guidance label on this one and just say, imagine your favorite anime, and then spell it with the H word, and there we go. And in the meantime, we're gonna ask Dusk, what you doing, Dusk?
Well, I've got no idea what's going on.
Mhm.
All I see is that Valandra does recognize this, and I'm not. I don't have anything that might snap her out of it. So at this point, I'm probably gonna just, take a step back and just let Joey handle it.
Okay. And that's going to bring us up to Kuhloe. Kuhloe, do you want to hit it with your hammer? What is Kuhloe going to do?
I mean, it was a powder.
Mm-hmm.
Burn 5 points of lay on hand to neutralize a disease or cure a poison.
Nice.
Good. Nice.
I
Ooh.
believe that is effective.
Yes.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Oh my goodness.
Well done. All right. But
I'd forgotten that was a thing. I was thinking they'd have to try and drive me into the next room so I'd attack the frogs instead of them.
But as that's all taking place and being resolved, Waverly, you've got a head start. They haven't come down the stairs yet, but you can hear them marching with some martial precision in your direction. You know from the conversation with the lizard folk that up and around this way and then down this way is about where they would be headed. But you haven't been keeping an eye on the dungeon because you've been worried about the upstairs. What are you doing now?
Well, I better go find my friends.
Seems reasonable.
So I guess I'm going to dash. Unfortunately, I have short legs. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I can get about there.
Okay.
As a rogue, you can dash as both your action and your bonus action.
Can I do that?
Seems like a reasonable thing you could do.
That's in the rules.
Yep.
Okay, then I can take another 50, I guess.
Another.
You did another 20.
Another 25, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
No problem.
15, 20.
Yeah, you're not like some crazy Tabaxi with just doubles everything every time Tabaxi.
Okay, so I'm there. Running. I got short legs. My movement's only 25.
But now a quick question.
But you're still faster than all of us.
You are trucking, but despite your speed, you are relatively quiet. Unless you choose not to be. Are you continuing with a fairly stealthy run? Or are you starting to do that kind of thing?
I'm going to be stealthy.
Fair deal.
Pitter
All
patter,
right.
pitter patter.
Cool. That is going to bring us to Telaise. Telaise, there was murder in them eyes, but they seem to have gone back to their normal, I think, aqua blue.
I think they're black, actually.
Black eyes. Weird little blue girl. But Telaise, what you doing?
Probably just because she had absolutely no intention of doing any harm to Valandra whatsoever. Just kind of, since she's grappled and Kuhloe seems to be taking care of the situation, she's going to reach over and kind of just like gently touch Valandra's hair. Like, I know you don't understand me. It's going to be fine. You're going to be okay.
Aw.
All right. And as that calming happens, just as a quick reminder, the chamber you were in was Farblex's sanctum, a chest and chamber in which there were contained, man, all sorts of reading this the wrong way, 2 spell books.
We got those.
And we got those. A number of pieces of finery, combs and mirrors and that sort of thing, but they're all fairly ruined and not at all worth the tons and tons of treasure that you dumped into the swamp not a few hours back.
We didn't dump it into the swamp.
I feel like it got dumped into the swamp. Maybe it was a stump that you have marked. Who knows? But
pretty sure that we actually got really high rolls to hide it and not have it fall in the swamp. Pretty sure that's what happened.
I like to remember things in different ways, but that seems more accurate. So, anything else you would like to be doing right now?
Whoever said history is written by the victor is a fool. We all know it's written by the GM.
That's fair. So what we're going to do, if you guys don't mind, is 3 rounds are going to pass before the next exciting thing happens. Now, during those 3 rounds, I sort of suspect you're going to inspect the sanctuary, gather yourselves together, make sure Valandra's okay, and Waverly's going to be booking it. Which I believe means Waverly gets about 75 feet or so.
It'd be 75 feet.
Okay, we'll get to there on the first round. Figure out where you guys are. Get to about there on the second round. And be running towards you on the third round. So, Waverly, if you could move yourself to right about this area, which is where you would start hearing your friends from.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to just tick right along here to Waverly on the third round. Tick, tick. Waverly, where are you at? Maybe in here somewhere. There we go. So Waverly, you can start speaking from this distance, and they should be able to hear you. You can continue running forward to reach them. What are you doing as the footfalls of the first sets of troop begin echoing through the caverns and dungeon?
Can I tell how far back they are?
Sounds like they're just hitting the stairs now.
Oh boy.
There's technically a whole pile of dead frogs all over that area.
Oh yeah, that area is a bit messy.
Ew.
Yeah, that's not a good area. There are dead frogs. They're all splattered and torn up by many, many sorts of elements. It got weird.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run up to about here, which that's about my 50, so I'm a little closer, so I don't have to yell quite so loud. And I'm like, guys, we gotta get out of here. We have got to get out of here. They're coming. Guys.
You guys can respond. I mean, you can talk for a second. You don't have to wait till your turn to talk.
Which is exactly what we were all doing.
I realize. You can have a little open conversation at this point.
Okay.
Guys?
Guys, am I alone?
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
3 rounds have passed. How's Valandra?
Well, so 2 rounds have passed. We're on the beginning of the third. Valandra seems to have recovered almost entirely. And I imagine some apologies have happened. And that's where I'm saying you guys can have a little bit of conversation. So you've got about, 12 to 15 seconds, which isn't a lot, but D&D characters talk really fast.
We can grab a lot of dialogue in a very short amount of time.
Yes.
Comic book characters that way.
Yeah. I believe I'd made a what was it? A medicine check or something on the frog poison to tell
Mhm.
what it was.
Yep.
But then it never got answered because I was hallucinating, and you said it. I wouldn't figure it out till I'd
Sure.
gotten out of there. So
It is as you have named it, frog poison, a poison secreted by the bullywogs in a special way that is then concentrated.
Special way.
A special way. Any who are doused in it believe all those around them to be monstrous frog-like apparitions. It is used by the bullywogs to distract and disorient their foes. Fortunately for them, it seems to have no effect on frogs or bullywogs.
okay, so I'd understand medically what just happened to me.
You'd have a pretty good idea.
Okay. Then yeah, she would be super apologetic and like, who did I hit? Like, because she saw someone vanish.
Edgar.
And she'll look really sad and apologize specifically to Dawn. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Edgar! All right. So, as the few seconds are passing, the sound of booted feet can be heard tromping down the stairs. Anyone taking any activity? Waverly, you have a little bit of movement left and some actions.
Was there any of that poison left? Was it just because I know it was in little jars or something?
Yeah, there's plenty of. It didn't smash everywhere. I just opened it and accidentally inhaled a bit.
You got it.
So there's plenty left.
Yep.
That was the reason I was looking at it to see if we could use it against the cultists.
That is very true. There are 5 remaining clay pots that are unopened. You feel, based on how explosively the powder escaped when opening, they could possibly be thrown in a grenade-like fashion.
That is
careful with
probably
that.
That's a really good idea. Yeah.
So probably the people with high strength who can throw it far away from us.
That would be a good idea.
Like Dusk, maybe, or Joey.
Or Chloe.
Probably. Oh, well, okay.
There are 5 of them, so I mean, you can spread them out. You don't all have to have one. But
Yeah.
So Waverly, message relayed.
Sorry, question. How heavy is the pot? Just one pot.
You little folk, but little to a big folk. Let's say softball size.
I'm looking for pounds.
Let's go half pound.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow, that's light.
people with mage hand can also deliver it.
People with mage hand could deliver it.
Do I have that? I don't remember.
I have mage hand. I have invisible mage hand.
Ooh.
So you could just float it above them and then it when they get close.
They're like, what is that up there?
I do not.
You've got that legerdemain.
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 Like,
I'm not sure how to say it, so it's legerdemain to me. Waverly, message conveyed. Any additional activity for you?
No, I'm gonna wait for my friends.
Okay.
But I don't want to go too far because we gotta go. Come on.
So first friend.
Who exactly is coming?
Where are we going?
Not here, where we're all going to get stomped on.
But we just got here.
Woo!
Did
Both
you?
literally and figuratively. Or literally and literally. Why are we leaving? Also, hi, little mouse.
Hi, I missed you. Also, yes, there is a bunch of people heading down here. very quickly.
Oh, good.
should
We'll get them all at once then, right? No?
Yep.
What the hell
Yep.
happened to you,
No.
Valandra?
Chloe, are you all right? Because you're the one who fixed this.
Yeah, it was you doing lay on hands to remove poison that got rid of it.
Chloe's eyes looked a little glazed for a second because she put her hand right on top of the poison.
Yeah, my memory, it's not so good at recapping things as soon as I remember to come back.
Went a little sideways for a second there. But Telaise, you were the first to be able to respond to Waverly's cries of "bug out, folks." What are you doing?
Time to go.
All right.
Let's go.
So currently there are two ways that you are aware of to leave the dungeon. One is up the stairs that the bad guys are coming down. The other is the mysterious portal.
Yeah, I don't think either of those are a particularly good idea.
They were both wonderful ideas.
Mysterious portal sounds like a good plan to me. I don't know about you guys.
Jeez, I
But
still forget how to
they're
do
coming down, so they're probably heading for the portal. So if we go through the portal, all that'll happen is we'll have to deal with them coming through after us and deal with whatever's on the other side of the portal at the same time.
But there may be more. Where we are literally in a hole with nowhere else to go. Out there, there's a possibility we may have a direction to run.
I mean, but we could also, like, since we're closed in, we can just funnel them, put Valandra in the corridor there with her spirit guardians, and they all have to go through it before they get to the portal.
Yeah, which would leave Valandra bringing up the tail end and
Yeah.
possibly captured. Or worse.
She would not be going up there completely alone. She would be, the stopping from the rest of the people. I don't know. I like the funnel idea, I gotta say.
I think if we go through the portal, we'll be in the same situation, but worse. I think we should take them as they come.
Well, we could combine the best of both worlds and funnel them into the portal area. That way we have a backup plan.
Yeah, that's
That
what
was
I
her
was
idea.
saying, because
Okay.
that's
thought you were talking
probably
about
where they're
staying here.
heading.
No,
No,
she's
that's-
right because it's a very tight entranceway there.
So just Valandra right up here, and then they all have to move through that, and maybe have a few people ready to lob the frog poison or to drop it with Mage Hand when they get close.
That works.
Like, that sounds like a pretty good halfway between plan and trap, I guess.
I know.
It's not quite a trap because we're in their dungeon, but
I mean, I don't know what this frog poison is, but hand it over. I got it.
In the
Alright.
meantime, Telaise is just going to take her dash action and it gets her right next to Waverly.
Sounds good.
I
Can't do anything else.
Question.
Yeah.
Quick question before we start anything. Dawn has one more spell left. Can he still cast spiritual weapon without Edgar being summoned?
Yes, you can summon a normal spiritual weapon.
Okay.
All right, and boots continue to tromp. Trump, trump, trump.
I would petition for Dusk and I to be in front of Valandra and have Valandra be like the hold the line. And then maybe the casters can duck behind here or something and pop out.
yeah.
If we can get there. All assuming Casey isn't ruining our lives.
No, I would.
Seeing as how he can hear all of our planning
Oh, damn it.
and
They're
can
already
adjust
they're
his.
on the map. They're doing their thing. Plans were laid. Joey.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Frogs continue to splash away. More boots. That guy took a weird path. and Dawn.
Head up this way. Oh wait, these are 10-foot squares?
10-foot squares.
Okay, never mind. Forgot it.
Oh, the big ones are 10-foot
10 foot?
squares.
Yeah, the big ones are 10-foot squares.
The darker ones are 10-foot squares. The actual squares are just 5-foot squares.
Yes, sorry, yeah.
I was far back. I'm zoomed out enough that all I see are the darker ones.
Okay, I just
zooming
didn't
in a
want
little.
everyone
There we
else
go.
to be confused.
Yeah, I had that problem. I was confused for a while.
Yep.
But it's fine.
And Dawn, and then Valandra. Any activity on either of you as we move through?
If we're gonna camp out there, we're gonna wait till we get there, and he's gonna summon his last spiritual weapon.
Okay. Valandra, moving it along. Dusk.
I will continue to follow group.
Okay.
There's nothing really immediate concerning us, is there?
No, we're just hauling ass.
We're just trying to get up here.
Then I'll just keep following, but stay behind Joey because
You got it.
he's a brick wall and he's safe.
And that'll bring up Chloe and Waverly.
So Waverly, just so you know, Valandra does have Spirit Guardians up, and you were not around when she cast it. So you should not get within 50. That is why Valandra is in the back there. She's not getting close to Waverly.
Oh!
You should decide which you probably want to be behind me because you have ranged things, right? So
Yeah.
you should move ahead and get towards the portal so that I don't hurt you when I move forward.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. All right.
No dying.
No dying.
How long does that spell last for? I forget.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Nice.
Which is why it's still going from the last fight.
So in D&D terms, forever.
Forever.
Okay, well, I will dash, and I'll get there.
You got it. And then we're going to kick down to Telaise. And Waverly, you cannot see the approaching enemies, but you can see the torchlight bouncing off the wall.
I thought I was going to say approaching horde.
It's not a horde.
You rolled 37 times. It's pretty close to a horde.
That sounds like a horde to me. I don't know.
It's a gaggle.
Horde-ish.
It's a gaggle.
It's a gaggle of blood. You know what? And apparently, even though I rolled 37 times, I missed one.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Get on
Of
there, you-
course.
Get on there,
37
you-
sounds a lot more than 3 groups of 9.
Get up there. Well, there's also some frogs and other creatures,
Yeah, there's frogs in the other room, so.
but they will probably not be joining in the fun. Who knows? So Telaise, I see some movement from your part.
I dashed. I'm done.
You got it. Let's start moving these folks around here. You hear them splashing through the water.
Is everyone good for hit points?
Yep.
I'm good so far, yeah.
Okay. I didn't remember if anyone gotten hurt in the last combat. So
Only you.
I wasn't actually. I just leveled up. So
Oh. All right. I can hear myself in your speakers.
in mine,
Yes. Or somebody's.
And Joey.
so I have my headset on, so you shouldn't be able to hear in mine.
Yeah, I could. Who's not using a headset?
Dash.
Dash. And frogs. Frogs continue to swim. And dragons continue to do their thing. And Dawn.
Dawn is going to Tabaxi super run. It's like 120 feet, and he can actually get all the way to here. So he'll like run this way, see the corner, and just like skeeter over.
Neither of them can see anything? Uh-oh.
Whoosh!
It's a good thing Valandra is supposed to be in the back because wow, is she not catching up with anyone?
That's about
That's 60 feet. Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
Chug, 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 chug.
Now we're fine.
And,
Yeah. Clank, clank, clank.
Well, we're not trying to
Dusk,
be subtle about
Kuhloe,
it.
and Waverly again, please.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep up with the group. And,
I'll run up to here.
Okay,
and just, I
Keep
don't know,
Dawn.
measure-
Keep Dawn company.
you got it.
so introduce.
Dusk, did you get your move in?
I'm trying to figure out how far I can move. Yeah, so I'll just keep.
Well, you could Tabaxi zoom too.
That is very true. In that case, I will do
And
that.
which is more ridiculous for you because you're a monk.
I know, it's great.
I just
don't know, it's
imagine
up to you
this.
guys in like one.
Because Valandra and Telaise are on these stairs, and just all of a sudden, this giant cat's just gonna go right past her.
Ooh, can I like?
Two of them,
Wait,
technically.
I can't. Oh, because.
What's that?
What was
Because I
that?
was gonna pick up Valandra so that she wouldn't like fall behind, but then I realized if I got her too close to Chloe, we'd have a problem. So I'll just keep moving along.
Okay. Yum, yum, yum. And that's going to bring up our last sluggish cultist. Come on, buddy. Get up there.
I'm just
and then
imagining Jumanji with the rhino that's always behind everyone.
he's just trucking
It's the
along.
cultist.
He's carrying the torch. Okay. And Telaise, it comes back to you. You can tell they're very close, about to round the bend, but you don't see them yet. What you up to?
Just around the cavern bend.
Wow. I want to get behind Chloe and Joey. I want to get.
Yes.
So I'm actually gonna. You know what? I'm gonna dash to get right there, which I have plenty of movement for. Wee.
All right. And that's going to bring up probably our first of the many lucky cultists. All right.
I don't think anyone quite has line of sight on them yet.
Not quite. No, they didn't make it quite as far as I thought they would. We're
They
gonna have
can't
two
run as
more.
fast as we can.
Yeah, you guys a little fast. Actually, you got pretty far.
I have a
Chloe
good-
will be the
yeah,
first
mhm.
person to see them once they get
You
to
know
the
how
top.
good I am with the javelin.
Hey. And
With the
Joey.
javelin or with the frog poison.
Many things could happen.
Okay, I'm gonna back up just a little bit. 5'10". Is that a decent? Does that look? No, that looks terrible. All right, so we won't back up. We'll actually step out just a little bit, and then I'll ready action for first cultist that I see. We'll get some Eldritch Blast.
First cultist you see will get some Eldritch Blast. I'm sure they're going to appreciate that. So we're going to remove some frogs here because they are out and away. You guys didn't head that way. And then we're going to start moving some more cultists. And you can start hearing more footsteps coming down the stairs. Just chugging along, doing their thing.
What is that mysterious one that's not named cultist?
Chugga, 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 chugga. What? Not named cultist.
Or Dragonwing.
He's that bald fellow.
He seems to have a lot of flowing hair.
No, that's not flowing hair. That's high collar. High collars are all the rage.
Like all over his head, high collar.
Yeah, that's huge high collar.
That's really high.
I mean,
like, and it sits on top of his head and then kind of flows behind him in the wind.
styles it slightly.
But he is bald. He just also has a toupee.
You know, I think what it is we were talking about two
Mysterious
different
toupee.
creatures. Because one of is an elven-looking warrior with flowing hair and an eye patch. The other one is a bald man. So You're probably talking about the elven warrior with the flowing hair.
Probably, which is the only one that we can see right now that's not labeled cultist.
That's fine.
No, but behind them,
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
So
down
that
down at
is-
the stairs, the one that looks very different from
Well,
the
that
other.
has no name at all.
Yep.
That is what Waverly assures you to be the leader of the cultists in the castle, Borngray, Dralmar Borngray. But Dawn, you're a bit far back to see, I think, at the moment.
Yes.
What you
And
doing?
since he neumed, he has to stay where he is for this round.
Okay.
He will hold.
Technically, he only has to stay where he is for this round until before he can noom again. He can
Yes.
still move regularly if he wants to.
I thought you had to like not move at all.
You have to not move at all in order to noom, in order to get the noom back.
Ah, okay.
You can still move regularly if you want. You just have to not move at all
Where's
some turn.
Valandra? Where's Valandra headed? Like up here? Away from
She's
Waverly?
gonna stop away from right next to Joey because that's far enough away from
Okay.
Waverly that
Yeah, she can
So-
do it right there. That's 15 feet.
He'll stick
Yep.
himself over here so he could see and hold an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That's going to bring us to the girl of the hour, Valandra. Just juk.
double dash
Down.
there,
Mhm.
and then bonus action spiritual weapon.
All right. Did we give you a spiritual weapon icon?
No.
I believe the last time she used it, she drew a sword and we moved it around.
Okay. So get to drawing. That's now your job.
Okay.
So Dusk.
So
you're close.
Waverly, don't move forward at all.
What?
You'll get hurt.
Please don't.
Oh, that is like the worst thing to say to poor Danger Mouse.
Oh,
Anything.
Don't you
Ranged
have a
attack.
bow?
Ranged attacks.
Ugh. Fine.
I mean, you could have stayed out in front of Valandra, I guess, but that
then
seems like
died.
that seems like a worse plan.
No. Tiny mouse, no. We just got you back.
It reminds us of the siege at the the fort.
This is how we've
No,
learned.
in the middle.
This is how we've learned to contain our danger mouse.
Yeah, that was half the reason Valandra suggested this plan, just so Waverly would have to stay back.
All right, what are we doing here? 15 feet?
So up to 60 feet away, right there.
10 feet. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's not what. Oh well, whatever. That's fine.
So that's roughly the danger bubble.
Give her an aura so she can move.
The little green health bars are using the aura.
Ah. Don't
So-
you have like 2 aura options?
It uses both of them.
Oh,
How rude.
I am upsetted by that. I did not realize that until just recently, but we'll figure that one out later. So there's the aura that we can drag around for you. And as that's happening, Dusk and then Kuhloe. Kuhloe, anything for you?
Yeah. Gonna stand in front of Valandra and dodge.
nice.
Dodge action taken. Waverly, you've been told to stay back.
Mm.
And there
Sounds
are elementals of all sorts just flying through the air in front of you. It's technically a 15-foot radius, isn't it?
Is it 15 foot?
Yeah.
That's even bigger.
Yep.
Great. Good.
She literally can't move forward 5 feet, or she's
Oh
in
my-
the area.
This spell is just so crazy. That.
This is so unfair.
Welcome back. Stay in the back of the group.
Welcome back. Stay there.
This is what you get for disappearing. Waverly, anything you would like to do back there?
Guess
know-
I'll get my bow ready.
There is a shiny circle of teleportation over here.
There
Don't.
is.
Don't you do it.
There's also you could also like cast Mage Hand and start to float one of the canisters over.
I could. That's a 30-foot range.
Oh, so don't do that then.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yep, that seems like a good idea to me. Telaise.
That's revenge.
Yeah, drop it on Valandra.
Can I ready a spell?
What's this
Sure,
thing do again?
absolutely.
Telaise, you can ready a spell, but if you don't cast it by the end of the next turn, you waste the spell slot.
Oh.
True, but you can ready.
So you can ready a cantrip.
I don't really. They're probably not going to get close enough for me to do this cantrip. The only cantrip that I'm willing to use in this situation. They'd have to get this close. That's not happening.
No.
So I guess I'm just gonna look at Waverly like, don't do it. I know what you're thinking. Don't think it.
This is not a thing you should do.
Just gonna hang out.
Alrighty. Cultists are chugging along. The first of which reaches the point where they can see. And you can see
Hello?
them. They're not happy about this. They're like, no! I found them. They're in the way.
They're in the way. We're in the way.
And Og!
I found them. They're there. Ah!
Also Og! So, with the discovery of Og,
That's his name now.
he changes up to a dash, rushing forward alongside the weird blobbly thing.
Yeah, I'm terrible at drawing, especially
No,
on this mouse pad.
It looks like he has a speech bubble. It's totally okay.
A speech bubble that's about to turn around and whack him.
Speech bubble indeed. His friend rushes up alongside with him, ignoring the danger of the speech bubble, moving at a more measured pace.
What is it supposed to be?
Can we all see them? Because we have their held
It's
at.
So can you see them? Yeah, it's kind of a
no.
wall.
Did either of
No,
those
you
hit?
can't. Yes,
You-
both of those hit.
This is when Waverly can see someone. This is when you can see someone.
So there.
Those hit.
Square.
Can't see anybody there, Waverly. Yep.
Slightly more yellowy than he was before. The elf proceeds a little more cautiously. Go get him, boys. And he is a sprinter. And did not think out how boring this part would be. I apologize. Joey.
All right.
They're right,
All right.
there.
I'm gonna shoot the same one that I just shot.
Okay. Those are both going to hit. He does not like any of that and falters. Blah. And dies.
Blah blah.
Bye, Og.
The first 5 wouldn't have killed him though, right?
The first 5 would not have killed him. No.
Okay.
Joey, any additional activity for you?
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and bonus action off a hex onto that one.
Okay.
And let's say strength, because that sounds fun.
Exceed strength. And we're going to say that looks like that. And Joey, any other activity for you?
I'm gonna slide over here so other people can do their thing.
Okay.
Move forward, cast a spell, and move back.
Except for Waverly, who cannot
cultist
move at all.
Yep.
calling back for
Aw.
reinforcements. They begin rushing up, catching up to each other.
Yes, please all move within AoE range.
Yeah, please all cluster up nice and tight.
Hey.
They're doing it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're complaining about. Get closer, god damn it.
What's the range on Shatter?
All my spells have a 60-foot range.
Ooh.
And
I can't.
dawn.
I'm not
Yeah.
rushing out there, so
No, don't do that.
Rush forward! Wild abandon.
We're 6 feet there. So he's going to scoot to here. He is going to cast his spiritual weapon. It's going to kind of look like a giant feather that's going to be acting like a sword.
that looks nice.
Sort of. Should be black
That's a
but
thing.
yeah. And
I'm glad you told me it was a feather. Because I can see it.
I'm going to smack this guy because he's the one that it could reach. Where are you?
Okay.
Weapon.
Hit him. Finish him.
Maybe. 14.
14 is enough, and that actually collapses him. He
Nice.
dies.
And then he's going to
Wow.
Eldritch Blast at the next guy. This guy.
I missed it. Which one are you Eldritch Blasting?
The one that was like right behind him. This guy.
Okay, got it. $11, no. $10, no.
Nope. Oh well.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Gonna take that step behind Valandra.
Good plan.
Them exclaiming to one another, they're magic users. Obviously.
They're magic use. Well, obviously. 2 people are dead from magic.
Duh.
Um,
So.
I swear to God, Doug. I swear to God.
How about a 21? Does a 21 hit that guy?
21 is a solid hit. 13 points of damage is a lot, but this one seems to be made of sterner stuff and shrugs it off.
And then I will Sacred Flame.
That's not nice. Sacred
DC
Flame.
16. Nice.
DC 16.
I'm
Dexterity.
rolling well for damage.
Oh, but he's a
Ooh.
ninja.
Oh, wow.
He is a ninja, and not only is he a ninja, as he jumps to avoid the sacred flame, he spreads his arms, grabbing at flaps of leather by his legs, and takes to the air, flying above the ground.
What?
What? He can fly.
How high is the ceiling here?
Not high. He's just avoiding the sacred flame.
Okay,
It's
so
only
they
about 10
can't.
feet high.
So they can't go above my spirit guardians.
No.
Just
Not-
making sure.
Not that high. But that was a impressive display. Valandra, anything else for you?
Nope, that was my action and my bonus, and I can't move back. So
You got it. Dusk. It is to you.
Okay, so so a lot of them are finally within range for me to like throw knives at them. So I'm gonna move up next to Chloe, and I'm gonna throw my knife at the one at the very front.
Very front. You got it. Throw that knife.
Yeah, if you move down, Waverly, you can get the shot.
Ooh, that was a heck of a knife.
Yeah.
9 points of damage made.
Oh yeah,
He is still standing, though.
that's cool. I can throw another one.
nice.
Sure. You sure
8
can.
more points of damage, but he still remains airborne, though he is flying around like a kite with a broken tail. Dusk, anything else you'd like to do?
I'm actually gonna reposition myself over here.
Thank you.
Yep.
I need you to move.
It's like a weird whisper in your ears.
I just felt like there was a voice telling me where to go.
It's strange how that plays out. Chloe, though, what do we got for you?
I'm just gonna wave hello, and
Just
just a little this way, over here, and my action will be dodge, and my bonus action will be on Valandra.
Oh, thank you.
Damn it.
You ain't gonna hit nobody. Dusk, stay.
Why not?
Or at least get closer to me. I can't, my shield's not that far out.
Chloe to then Waverly.
Okay. So, against all orders, I'm going to move there.
Okay. I mean,
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. I mean, this is closer.
We didn't say you couldn't move. We just said don't move forward. You moved laterally. That's fine.
I like see her putting her toes like right up, like in between the elementals as they swip past.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right, and this guy right over here is going to try. I'm going to try and get an arrow at him.
He doesn't want you to.
Well, I'm going to try anyway.
Don't do it.
Oh my god!
Oh,
He willed you into not doing that.
Oh.
You shall not pass. Waverly, any additional activity for you?
Can't you shoot
I
again?
guess.
Can you?
I thought she could.
Do rogues get
I don't
extra attack?
No, they
I don't
just
think so.
No.
I think they just hit really hard when they hit.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. It hit once really hard with a sneak attack damage, but that's it. So
She can probably dual wield when she has melee weapons out because she can use the offhand attack, but that doesn't work with a bow.
yeah,
I don't think.
you cannot dual wield bows. It doesn't work.
Yeah, they just for some reason one in each.
Could you dual wield bows if you had 4 arms?
no.
Oh, come on.
If so, Athy, I'm playing in your other game.
I think they would get in the way, like the way you have to hold them.
I think you could do it, like one above the other.
So Telaise, I see you measuring things.
Yeah.
Oh, what is Telaise doing?
She might be doing dumb things like not staying behind cover because she hasn't made an attack in 2 rounds.
Cover's important.
Yeah, don't tell me
Everybody
these
loves
things.
cover.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're all running closer, you could just hold your action
They
until
will
they
be here. I promise. I swear I'll use my action to push you back. I swear to God.
You can stay behind Valandra and ready in action for when they get close enough.
No, I can't because I'll lose the spell.
Well,
if
no,
I don't use it.
Yeah, but you will use it because they're running closer right now.
I really need to invest in a ranged weapon.
The
Don't put it in
takeaway
a
from this
backpack.
particular situation.
I need to invest in a ranged weapon that isn't magic.
or magic that goes further.
Reusable magic. So is there any
I don't get
activity,
that.
Telaise?
I don't get reusable magic. God damn. I'm gonna move like right here.
Okay.
And good game, everybody.
Okay. Is there a held action?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So
Because if all these people die before they come into range, I've lost the spell. So
that is very true.
Yep.
no.
A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff could happen, and some of the things that could happen start to. Well, what are you doing, you fool? It's not how 30 feet are measured. Rushes up, takes a defensive position.
Yes.
Well, that was a sound. Unfortunately, the elven fellow, Born Grey, steps forward, calls out a dark incantation. Joey, you may recognize the name being invoked, a name of darkness and whispers, horrible things associated with it, and hunger, the hunger of Hadar.
Oof.
Yeah, I got no idea what he's talking about.
Nothing? All
I
right.
got no idea what you're talking about.
A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness appears, and within it, many horrible things take place.
Damn it! I don't have any spells left. Okay.
Does anyone have anything to stop this spell from going off?
No.
Yeah, don't
I
you need like a
wish.
reaction for that?
I need a reaction and I need.
Spell? But if those are not available, then
I'm not high
nothing's
enough
gonna
level to
happen.
have a counter spell yet.
Okay. So we're
Yeah, I
gonna-
think the only ones who could are the warlocks, and I don't think they
Mhm.
took it.
I did, but I don't have
Oh,
slot,
spell
gotcha.
slot.
And
You don't have
one
any
is
spell slots?
only slightly
Uh,
warlocky.
Warlocks get 2.
Yep.
I could cast
Slightly
2
warlocky.
spells.
You don't have one higher than that?
No, warlocks
you
get
could
2
cast
spell
2
slots.
spells. Like
2.
it doesn't. You always cast them at the highest level they can be cast, but you only get 2.
It gets them back on a short rest, but we didn't get a short rest, so.
Nay.
So the red circle basically denotes where horrible, horrible things are happening. And it's happening to all of you. None of you can see. And a cacophony of soft whispers envelop you. And bad, bad things are going to happen at the start and end of your turns. But in the meantime, other people get to move. You hear more and more booted feet rushing forward. There's a lot of them. Drawing sloppy lines, drawing sloppy lines.
You should pull back.
Defense action. Rushing. All right, you guys get a turn eventually, right?
Joey's about to come out.
Joey, if you would be so kind, start your turn. 2d6 cold damage.
Owie.
Oh, you got it. We'll use mine because mine is kinder.
Okay.
So please take 7 points of cold damage. It is very dark.
I won't get to see through that. Hug this wall. 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, hi, guys.
You can see!
Attack the mage. It's concentration.
I mean, like, I could do that. I could attack him, but that's
Please
like a
do
lot
that.
of effort. I'd rather just shatter instead. That seems.
Oh, that works too.
Ooh. Where is that shatter center, please?
What is this? 10-foot square? I never actually look at the
10-foot radius.
10-foot cube. Radius?
Radius.
Nuts.
So you can get like the 4 in the back.
The 4 in the back if you feel
Yeah,
like
the 4 in the back.
4 in
Yeah.
the back if you feel like it. All right, so let's find out damage first. We'll start with the elf.
Nice.
Constitution saving throw. He fails that and takes 19 points of damage. That's a lot of damage. And let's find out if he maintains his concentration.
Damn it.
Yeah, he does.
I wish those had been in the other
I don't
order.
like how, like it's almost like how do you?
He's a toughie. That is a fail on that. That is 19 points of damage, which is far more than he could ever possibly have. And then that leaves us the 2 dragon wings, top to bottom. Fail and a fail. 19
Nice.
points each. That is a hurtin' bestowed upon them. But they all remain standing and very, very angry looking. Joey, any additional activity for you?
I'm gonna go ahead and move the hex. Yeah, let's put it onto this elfy looking guy.
Elfy looking guy. What the hex? That was a strength hex, I believe.
Yes.
Does it stay the same each time you move it to a new guy, or can you change it?
As far as I understand it,
I thought until the next cast, but
I feel good about that.
if we want to research, we can at some point. But for the moment, the dragon wings are taking flight, skimming across.
No, that's right. Okay.
Ground.
I did it wrong in my last game.
And where are you at? There you are. How far away is he? Oh, so close. So close. He does get up in Joey's face, though. At a run. With a run and a glide. And you, what are you doing? Let's get you to there. That seems like an annoying place for you. Martial boots beating on the floor. The sound of leathery wings as some of them take flight. The splashes, the ones that can't fly, squish through the water. But all of that hidden from you by whispering darkness. And Dawn, if you would be so kind, as to take 11 points of cold damage.
Ew.
And you can feel that it is a bad idea to remain within this darkness for very long. But it's a long way out in any direction. Where are you going?
10, 15. That's not considered out.
Not considered out. Still have more than half in.
Well, here he could still see douche nozzle back here. That guy. So gotta scoot his come here, move please. It doesn't want to move.
I'm assuming you mean the spiritual weapon, so
Yes.
we'll just go, all right, so
It's refusing to move. It's gonna go to
right there.
yeah.
Okay. Douche nozzle, eh?
Missed.
A 19 is a hit.
And
12 is a
shooting
chunk of
his
damage.
eldritch blasts at him as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Another
And then he's
20
gonna
points of damage.
15. It's gonna scoot back out this way.
Okay, and that's
So
gonna be
3
3
concentration.
Constitution saving throws.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
It remains.
Damn it.
intact.
What does he have to? What do we have to get?
10 or lower.
yeah.
Damn it!
Concentration
Or-
easy to make.
Or
Or
half
half
or
the-
half the damage taken, but no one's done 20 damage to him yet. So
Or 22 would actually get you to the 11.
that's fair.
But
at
He's
once.
taking a boatload of damage.
he's taken a boatload of damage.
But it has to
He
be like
looks-
at once, I
He
think.
looks like he's hurting. But Valandra, I'm going to need you to take 5 points of damage and then roll me a concentration check.
All right.
For the spiritual guardians.
Yeah. It should be fine, but that's what I
Should
thought
be
when I rolled it
fine.
last time. So yeah, it's fine.
That's
Oh
fine.
wow.
See,
Yours
why
is
could I roll
fine.
that initially?
No, this is good. This is much better.
No,
I'm glad you
yeah.
have it now.
Um.
Because you're gonna move forward and it's gonna move with you.
Yep. Or it won't apparently,
Well,
but
it's not a real thing, but we're gonna just move it forward with it.
the 4 in front of me can make a save.
They will when their turn comes.
It's when their turn comes or when they're first in the area, isn't
if
it?
they move into it.
Oh,
It's
if
when
they move into it.
If they
Okay.
move into it or their turn starts.
Gotcha.
So
Okay, just a moment. Let me see here.
mhm.
Yeah, bonus action to move that and attack douche nozzle.
Okay. Moving that and attacking douche nozzle.
It's his name now.
It's his name.
Canonically, that's how it go.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Just a moment. Cancel. Spiritual weapon, not spirit guardians.
A 10,
No.
surprisingly not gonna do it.
Okay.
That would've been-
And let's see here. Yeah, I'll just Sacred Flame him too.
And a Sacred Flame, which should be the dexterity
Yep.
save.
16.
16 on a dex save. He is
Yeah.
not that good.
So 10 damage and a con save.
That. There is no con save.
Oh, nice.
Grave balls.
Oh,
Tremendous amount of damage dealt.
you can move forward now, Waverly.
Not too far though.
Cautiously
I'm-
advance. Cautiously. Valandra, any other activity for you?
Nope. Well, wait. Let's see. How far did I move forward? 10, 15. And I moved 20 forward. No, I'll stay there.
All right. So Dusk, it comes to you. What are you
Okay.
doing?
I already count as being inside this thing, right? Technically.
Oh, you're fine. You can
The
pass right through it.
circle. Okay. Awesome. Okay, because
You look for
It's-
I'm gonna
it's-
get right in the
Wait.
middle.
It's Waverly's the only one who can't do that because she wasn't there when I cast it.
This is
Awesome.
blatant
Okay, just making sure.
anti-mouse racism.
So I'm gonna use up a flurry of blows, and I'm gonna immediately just like start punching like crazy at every single one of these guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one are you aiming for first?
Let's go with the one directly to the east of me.
Directly to the east. That would be west. So that would be okay.
Oh wait, is my compass? I don't even have a compass on this thing. Okay,
So
good.
right and left. Right is east always. Right
Okay.
is east. Yeah, him. Yeah, got it. All right. Hit him.
Awesome.
Hit him. That does hit him, and that destroys him. He falls.
Awesome. Next one, the one below him.
Okay. He looks a little healthier. 14's still going to hit. 9's a good chunk of damage, but he is still intact. Anything else?
Hit him again.
Just flurry of blows. I think
I
it's
can hit him again
Hit him again.
because I can just follow it up with a kick. Boom.
19
Nice.
is a good hit. 11 more points of damage. He is still standing, though he does not look happy about everything that has just happened to him.
Finish him off.
And one more because I can.
Oh, a 14. Hang on.
Ooh.
Ooh, it meets, it beats. 10 more points of damage, and he is just barely gargling to life,
Oh.
but still
Aw, really?
there.
Y'all can't fall
Still
over.
there.
Really.
He's like, no!
Blow on him.
He,
For the glory of the Dragon Queen!
he'll die at the beginning of his turn anyway. He's in the
This-
Spirit Guardians.
Oh,
Very
that's
true.
that's just you. Valandra's just like, yeah, just let him stand. It'll be funny.
She
See if he
did not
pops
say
like a
that. That
frog.
was me. That was me saying that, not Valandra.
Dusk, is there any other action you'd like to take? And does your flurry of blows inflict some sort of negative status, like no reactions? Do you have that trick?
No.
Okay.
I think you have to spend a key points for that.
Okay. Gotcha. So he is looking horrible. Anything else for you before we kick over to Kuhloe?
Nothing left for me now.
Kuhloe.
All right. What one did she? The green bars are so distracting because they never change from green. Which one did she hit?
Not? This fella right here.
That one. Okay. All right. I'll rush up here. Oh, what the hell? I'm in melee with everybody. God, who do I hit? That one doesn't look so good. Has this guy been hit yet?
Both of them look a little rocky. The one to your right looks worse. He looks halfway worse.
Oh, you look fine. You'll last another 2 seconds. Here, I'll hit the guy in front of Valandra. Hopefully. You
do hit the guy in front of Valandra.
As Joey somehow.
He takes a good bit of hurting. Wait, what? As Joey somehow.
No, I forgot to change the name to Chloe.
Got it. All right. Yeah, he's very hurt. You would say he is almost exactly as hurt as the other guy who looks like he's going to fall down.
Yay, samesies.
Still standing. They're like comparing wounds. Like, no, mine's worse.
And she'll just.
And then they both fall over.
Is this over here like a dip down? I assume
it's a little dip, but nothing you can't scramble up easily.
Can I see past it?
Yes.
Like,
yes, okay. Very much.
I'll be like that. There's a big hat coming. I don't know what it is. Doesn't look good.
There's a big hat coming.
A big hat.
Big hat. He's a bald fellow with tattoos on his head. You may have heard of the Red Wizards of Thay. He looks like the iconic version of them. If you haven't heard of the Red Wizards of Thay, you don't know about them.
They're bad.
They are bad people, generally. But Waverly.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Run down to here.
Run down to there.
Yep.
And take out my bow and shoot that guy right in the middle.
Okay, shoot that guy right there in the middle. That's a rapier. Are you
That's wrong one. I just chucked my sword across it. No.
In her tiny mouse frustration for being held back.
22 damage.
22 damage from the short bow once the rapier is thrown to the ground. And he is very much destroyed. Waverly, any other activity for you?
I am going to dash and use a little bit of that movement just to back down this hallway just a wee bit.
Okay. A wee bit back you go, and that brings up Telaise. Telaise, what are you doing?
Heaven's sakes, I'm not close enough to hit anybody that I want to hit. No matter where I stand. It's just not my fight. That one's gonna die. That one's also probably gonna die, considering who he's standing next to.
I mean, let's be honest. The survival chances of many of these creatures are not high. They're trying.
You tell me that she's actually like muttering that out loud and like.
That's totally a care. Like that one's gonna die. That one's probably gonna die, considering who he's standing next to.
Do you do that with like the one arm crossed underneath your chest, the elbow resting on your hand, finger on the side of your face, sort of look?
Yes.
Absolutely, pointing at them.
Intimidation? Can she roll intimidation for that, please?
Yes, I believe that's valid. But what's the activity for right now, though?
Yeah,
Just try to demoralize them. Just intimidate. Just intimidate.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a little closer. I'm just gonna get right about there, and that's literally what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
Just,
yes.
What am I gonna kill? You're gonna die, and you're gonna die. That's
Based
such a
on who
waste
you're
of my
standing to.
Who next you're standing to? You're gonna die, and it's gonna be really, really bloody. I don't want to get any closer than that. No, none of you seem really. You're all gonna die. I just feel like you're wasting my time.
Yes. How about an intimidation? I believe, or seems like the appropriate for that. Yeah, a lot of them seem like they are rethinking their life choices. There's obviously some. I mean, these are dedicated cultists, but they're like, maybe we could have hung back with the rest of them. Why are we rushing ahead? And yet, some things are going to happen. So let's start making them happen. You, sir, are fanatical. You're going to run forward. Fanatical / expendable. It's a good combination. You, sir, are going to continue rushing forward. You don't care about those.
Moves right next to the two
You
spiritual weapons.
are blind. How about a damage roll for that spiritual guardian, if you would? If you get better than a 4, he's probably going to die.
So I have to not roll minimum, is what you're saying.
Is probably that's
Wow.
That's a little
17.
more than minimum.
17.
So
yeah.
yes, this unfortunate fellow is no longer a fellow. Based on this, coming from down the hall, you heard the screams of the dead and dying, the intimidation, the questioning sounds. You hear, "We'll use the dragon and take to the air."
Oh no.
Oh God.
And some of the cultists begin breaking off. You're a zealot. Get in there, buddy. You qualify as an expendable extra. You are so close. He leans in just outside of the reach of your spiritual guardians. It is not taking up the half of the square, and slashes with scimitars at Kuhloe. The first scimitar, an 18.
Negative.
Negative! Woo! The second scimitar, 17, probably also negative.
Bob and weave.
Bob and weave. That does not please him at all. More cultists screaming in praise of the Dragon Queen. Bounce all over the place like mad people. Joey, what are you doing?
I'm
That's
gonna
good.
bonus action, and
Bonus action.
we're gonna mark. We're gonna hacks. Stupid hat guy. I don't like hats.
It's the best kind of hat. It's just actually a huge collar.
It's a hattish.
Oh,
And then this guy in front of me is he like bloodied up, or is he like fresh
He's
off
pretty-
the boat?
he's pretty beat. He looks like he's in it to win it, but he's not winning.
All right, I'm gonna ready Eldritch Blast at stupid hat guy.
Okay.
After this guy in front of me here does his thing, whether that's killing Older from elementals or trying to slash one of us.
Sounds good. Action now readied. Where are you at, fella? You're the honor guard. The honor guard is in retreat. You are a fanatic, and fanatics do fanatical things. They can't do fanatical things. They don't have enough movement. But they can get to there. And then he can wish that they had been issued ranged weapons.
Oh, I feel you, honey. I feel you.
They just do. May I have some damage for the spiritual guardians, please?
Are we doing individually?
Individual, yes, please. Why
Okay.
not? $11 on a wisdom save. He is wise. He
So
only
5.
takes 5. That leaves him standing. His scimitars slashing towards Valandra. The ready action will take place after the action that triggers it. Yes. I believe that's correct.
Yep.
And where'd you go? Where'd you go? Dragon Wing. First scimitar slash fanatically swinging at Valandra. 22?
That'll hit. Yeah.
13 points of damage dealt, and please give me a concentration check.
Okay. Is that all slashing damage or?
That is all slashing damage.
Okay. Right. Yep, we're fine.
And then a second strike. 17?
Nope.
Guys in your armor classes. And where are you at? You are now in retreat.
So I'm assuming neither of those hits.
Hang on, 25. 25 is a good shot. 10. Oh, no, disadvantage. Excuse me. 9 and 10. No, neither of those do hit.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. That brings up some enthusiastic, but a little dumb cultists. He can do it, so he tries it.
Okay.
He dives, scimitar extended, towards Kuhloe. The Dragon Queen will protect him. Or not so much. Let's see here. Where you at, my cultist friend? Wisdom. Dragon Queen for the win. Scimitar attack on Kuhloe.
Not so much.
That's how we do it. And with that, some say collar, some say hat fellow, intones a spell of fire and balls.
Ooh.
Oh no.
This spell goes off, and I'm going to need some saving throws. And that is, I am just confirming for myself, 20-foot radius sphere. He wants to hit as many of you as he can. And he can get everybody. So he
But also
detonates-
kill the 2 dragon wings and the cultist.
You would think so. But oddly, it does not.
Rude.
The dragon wings and the cultists. One's okay. The other one's okay. And the cultist, where you at, buddy? Yeah. All remain unscathed.
They all have evasion or something?
Perhaps it is some special effect of a wizard who specializes in evocation.
Oh. Got it.
But we're going to need some dexterity saving throws from everybody else. Please.
What's
It
this
had to be-
inspiration?
Yeah,
What
me
is
too.
that inspiration?
Click burn.
Yeah, with my -1 to dexterity.
Aw, Joey. Look at
Didn't matter.
Wow.
You couldn't
Can
have
I
shared
have one of your
those?
19s? Yeah.
Gonna
Share
pass it
these.
around a little bit. So that looks like it's going to be 14 points of damage to Dusk, 29 to Kuhloe, 14 to Joey, 29 to Valandra, 14 to Waverly, and 14 to Dawn. And could I please have another concentration saving throw? This one with a difficulty
DC
of 14.
Yep.
I'm
Can
not sure.
I haven't gone yet.
Oh,
So
sorry, Telaise in there.
I didn't want to miss this opportunity to possibly die.
Yeah, no.
Uncanny
hope I-
dodge.
Yeah,
Uncanny dodge, still 7.
very nice.
Nice.
I don't think Dawn has much fur left.
Nice.
So 14.
All right. And as the fireball explodes amongst you, you can see in the after image him moving down and away. Not quite into the wall where he disappeared to. Get back out there. That's going to bring up our Dragonwing friends. You are among the honor. No, you're not of the honor guard. You're a fanatic. Get on up. You're a fanatic. Get on up. Dawn, however, what are you doing?
She's gonna limp back this way. Ow. You took half of it, but ow. It's squishy.
Mhm.
I don't have to. It's not a concentration spell, so it's still there, and I could slap at the guy that's right next to
Okay, yep.
him.
15 is a hit, 6 is damage, but not enough to kill him. He remains.
Think I'm gonna launch an Eldritch Blast at that guy.
Same guy again.
Yep.
16 is a hit, 6 is damage, and that is plenty. He is erased from existence.
And he's gonna shoot the next one at this guy.
But he's your friend.
Yeah.
He's not your friend. Oh, very much not your friend. Takes the damage, but he looked fresh. Still only barely injured. Dawn, anything else?
Just scoot. That's his last movements, so that's it.
All right, so Valandra, what you doing?
I am probably going to cast Mass Healing Word
Okay.
because that was painful.
It's very nice of you to grant that to the cultists. No?
So everyone heal 13.
Awesome.
Oh, that's almost
Wow.
like everything I took except one. That's amazing.
All the way back up to full.
Same.
Fireball undo button.
Whoops.
What
Valandra-
fireball? I don't know what you're talking about.
Any other activity for you, like a bonus action, perhaps?
That was a bonus action.
Oh, that was a bonus action. Mass healing word. There you go.
Yep.
How about an action?
I'm just really amused that everyone's like, "Oh, back to Valandra's not even back to half yet." Let's see. Yeah, honestly, she's gonna well, let's see here.
There's a dude right near you that you could kill.
Aw, he's just trying to be not noticed. He's like, nope, it's okay.
So who's still down?
On hit points?
Yeah, I'm asking the party.
I'm down by 1, and that's it.
I think you look the roughest.
I look the roughest, but Dawn and Joey also,
I'm down a bit too, but
and Kuhloe. Okay, I can't see your health bar.
there's a kitty in the way. She's fluffy.
How much are you each down? This is one of the weird
Um,
ones where you kind of have to metagame in the Channel Divinity because you have to allocate a specific number of points.
Oh, it doesn't look like anyone's below half if you're doing that thing that's only takes them up to half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just down.
Yeah, everybody looks above half.
Except me.
Yeah, except you. You're. I mean,
But that's only 7. So
yeah.
so instead, I will. Oh no, I can't do that. I will.
Cure yourself.
I can't cast another spell.
Yeah, mass healing words.
So hit that dude with your mace.
I will cast Virtue on myself.
Okay.
Ooh.
10 temporary hit points for 1 round.
There you go. Virtue has been cast. You have 10 temporary hit points, which they would love to take from you. But before they do, Dusk, you get to do something. Cultists in front of you, cultists behind you.
So many. I'm gonna. Well, since there appear to be so many, I'm just gonna use another key point for another flurry of blows.
Sure.
I will move here.
Kill the one in front of Joey.
All right.
Oh wait, I thought he had it handled.
He needs a clear line of sight for Hat Lady, or she's gonna ball us again.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Wow. I
He's just too proud to ask for your help. Stop being prideful, Joey. Let the kitty help you.
Okay, at this point, she turns around and goes for that guy.
17 to hit. 9 is on the nose. He drops like a sack of wet potatoes. Grunk.
Okay, and now I can move and kick all their asses. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, now the one to my left.
Okay. Yeah, just dunk.
And the one right below him.
Another hit. This one doesn't fail him, though. Still
Okay.
standing.
That's fine. I got another limb. Dina.
14 more is a hit. 9 more damage is 9. Still standing, though.
That's fine. Okay.
Not gonna hit him with the tail on the whip round?
I wish.
Okay.
It'd be like getting hit with a cloud of, like, just a literal cloud.
Anything else for you?
Nothing for now, no.
right.
Remember that you do have disengage whenever you flurry your blows, so you can move if you want.
That would be convenient. Where do I want to move is the question. I can move over to back here.
And I apologize, I just missed anything anybody said because I yanked my headphone cord out of my computer, which was awesome.
So we take that as you agreeing to everything we just said. Got it.
100%. That's exactly how it happened.
Fantastic.
But I've forgotten what it was. I think I was going to say, Chloe, what are you doing? But was there anything else that we were saying?
I was reminding Dusk that she has the disengage action automatically when she flurry of blows, so she moved a bit.
You got it. And then, Chloe, what you up to?
Well, first I'm gonna try and destroy the guy in front of me because, good lord, how are you not dead yet?
He's very dedicated to his cause. Not that dedicated.
He's
He
dedicated
was
to,
very dedicated, and now he's just very dead.
to being a splat on the warhammer. Okay.
She just took his icated. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't like she out of character, like I don't like that the red hat disappeared. I don't want to move the line, but I think we're at a good splitting off point where people can hide in tunnels, and I kind of like what's going on. So I'm not going to recommend we move the whole thing, but she's going to definitely move up to the cultist here and whistle for Mr. Baldy Red Hat to come back out and play.
Okay.
Is that what you call him, Mr. Baldy Red Hat? That's
Yoo-hoo! Mr. Baldy Red Hat, come back!
Yes. That's amazing.
I want to show you, you're not the only one that can shoot, damagey things, right, guys? Where'd the other cat go? Oh, there she is.
Where'd the other cat go?
With that, good?
No, I was just gonna bonus action second wind.
Absolutely. And with that, I think we get to find out where Waverly is headed.
Okay. I don't think I have a shot at anybody.
Aw.
Really?
You could move up and get a shot at the cultist pretty easily.
This fella right here.
Yeah.
Can I shoot past everybody there?
Sure.
No,
Okay.
No, not from where you were, but
Thread the needle. Yeah, 100%. I mean,
Okay.
all right, let me hang on. I think you can do it. I don't know if the dice think you can do it.
That sounds like a challenge.
I mean,
oh no. Oh, it's gonna get shot.
How high would I have to roll to thread the needle?
how many need? Where are we aiming for right now? Who do you want to hit? Oh, him?
I guess-
Yeah, no.
yeah.
He's got a +2 to his armor class. You're just shooting past Kuhloe. I mean, it was like if you were trying to aim for this guy over here. I mean, that'd be like,
That'd be an amazing trick shot.
Send the arrow,
Curve,
Waverly.
You have to like
Ricochet
grab the
and-
arrow, bite the fletching, tear one of the feathers off, and then fire so it curves. I don't think that's how it works in the real world, but it looks cool.
or wait till after one of our actions so that we can ready the spiritual weapon to like deflect it and
I mean, sure, the odds are not in your favor. But who would you like to shoot? And then fire away.
Well, I'm gonna try and thread the needle and shoot this cultist.
Sure, only a +2 to his armor class.
Fingers crossed.
yeah.
22
I
is
think-
just fine. Oh, and you even get that sweet, sweet sneak attack because he is next to a friend of yours.
I know.
And you end him thoroughly. Waverly, any other activity for you?
Move up to about. Yeah, move there. All right, I'm done.
All
You're
right.
welcome, Kuhloe.
Saved you.
Telaise, how about it?
All right, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then centering
Yeah.
right here.
Ruh-roh.
We're gonna shatter.
Nice.
Bye bye.
All right, let's see that shatter.
At 3rd level.
Well, potentially a big shatter.
Oh.
Thank-
No, that can't be
thank
right.
Wow.
Oh.
Why is Joey's shatter always better than mine?
What happened to that shatter? It was sad.
It
DC,
was very sad.
We'll take care of the 2 cultists top to bottom. Con. I think they're both taking all of that.
They gotta beat a they have to do 15 or better.
You got it. All of that's, however, only 7. And while they're bleeding out their ears, they are still standing. Our red-caped fellow. Constitution saving throw. He curses at the extra feet in
Are you
front of him,
kidding me?
and he passes. And that is only half damage on a pass.
Yep.
Yep. So that is going to take that down to a 3. He looks somewhat displeased, but barely rattled. Telaise, any additional action for you?
Yes, I'm going to bonus action my Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
That's a sound. Because
I love you so much, Telaise.
I know you do. I know you do. And since I hit 5th level, it's 2d8s now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I believe anyone who would like to can move towards your magnetic personality. Is that
Yep.
correct?
You can move towards me if you'd like to.
Is that hit points healing or temporary hit points?
That's
I
temporary
forget.
hit points, and it's going to go
Temporary.
to, it goes to 4 people within range of my choosing, which is Valandra, Dawn, and Joey, and Kuhloe.
And Waverly, if you'd like to move closer, you may as well. Just not too close.
Too close.
Not too close.
I know.
Telaise, any other activity for you?
That'll be it. I've done all
Alright.
3 things I can do.
All right. So we've got a cultist here.
Must
This-
protect.
This cultist is just in it. May I have a spiritual weapon, spiritual guardian's damage?
You may. In fact, I would like you to.
A 13, I don't think is going to help him. 13 pointed. Nope. He just stumbles and falls as he attempts to draw close. Resmir and her guards.
Oh, I thought he wanted to dance.
And away.
I feel so cozy right now.
Everybody just hugging. Just hugs.
I want
They
to
are making
hug.
up the stairs. Fanatical cultist is fanatical. More damage, please.
Yeah.
He can do it. He can do it. He'll make it. This is the one.
How about
He's not the one.
This is not the one.
Does it sound like a bug zapper? Like a really big one?
Part of it.
And you can see that they flash, and you can see their skeletons.
This one gets close, cannot close on you, and simply hucks his scimitar end over end at Valandra.
Okay.
No.
No.
Just no.
And I think we all just look at him and do that thing where we just lift our, like, we shrug, like, what are you doing?
But not even I would do
no,
that.
and Telaise.
It seems it seems like an inspired thing, though. For another one, tries the same.
There's a pause, and Telaise is just like, and he's gonna die.
And you're gonna die. You're all gonna die.
And Joey.
As far as the eye can see, there will be corpses.
This guy's really, like, in a really bad spot for me. Like, he threw his scimitar, but it's still really awkward. It really sucks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hi, Red Hat.
Yes.
We know how to prioritize.
So how you doing?
Well, I don't know. Let's see how he feels about being cursed and stuff. I hear red wizards love that.
I don't believe they do.
It's fine.
You don't.
13?
An 8 and a 13 is not gonna do. Well, actually, the 13 would, but he invokes a shield. But he is hexed.
Twice. 2 of them. 2 different ones.
You put a heck on me. Hex, Stretch. It's hex. 2 of them. By the way, does anyone know Rock and Rule? Like, super bonus points if you do. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about that one later. But Joey, no. Unfortunately, he invokes a mystical shield, deflecting the Eldritch Blast at the last moment, and the additional activity for you.
Joey is all good to go.
Alrighty. Let's talk about some Fanatical Dragon Wings. Nope. Let's talk about some Honor Guard. They're just getting out of here. And now let's talk about Mr. Wizard of Thay. Mr. Wizard of Thay takes a step. He eyes up the terrain. Oh. All right, how about it? Can we get Dusk? No! All right. So, a fireball is incoming. That fireball is going to strike Dawn, Telaise, Kuhloe, and Valandra, and that fireball looks something like this.
Ooh.
Wow.
May I please have some dexterity saving throws? And in the meantime...
Yeah.
Yeah, good one. Mr. Cultist is also going to...
I'm using my inspiration.
Yes, please.
And yet,
Mr.
con
Cultist
save,
wins!
it's still up. Spirit Guardians is fine.
Wow.
As Valandra and I
beast of a
crash into
spell.
each other, trying to avoid the fireball.
Oh,
It's
Joey
like-
also not so good.
Telaise pressing herself against the wall because everyone else is pressing against her. Like, okay, whatever.
She's very well guarded.
All right.
Which doesn't really help against fireballs.
And with that done, good wizard gonna try and put himself out of the line of sight of folk. I'm sorry, only 25 down there. And after damage has been assigned,
Yeah.
Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
I mean, he don't know.
I'm just like, can I get him? Yeah, I can.
All right, that's gonna bring up one of the Dragon Wing fanatics who rushes towards Joey, skimming across the ground. He swings his scimitar fanatically. Joey, an 18?
Ooh, 18 will do.
Ooh, 16 points of damage to you.
Ooh, I stagger a little bit, and then I stay up.
Okay, followed up by the non-advantage scimitar. 17.
Really?
17
Oh.
for, let's say, what?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
He swings, he hits you, he looks so happy about it, but all it has done is put a nick in your armor. Yes!
Just enough. So I believe Joey may be unconscious.
Sleepy face.
Sleepy face.
I don't know if that's sleepy face. I'll find sleepy face.
We'll find sleepy
Until my
face.
turn.
Until your
Fine.
turn.
Joey.
But before your turn, there are other enemies.
One.
And those other enemies would very much like for bad things to happen to little people. So they're gonna rush forward.
Run into a morning star.
They're gonna stand. Well, it doesn't take up space for reasons unknown.
He's fine hanging out with it.
He's just chilling
It's
beside
floated
it.
in the air. He's like, well, this is fine, I suppose.
It's okay.
He should totally
right
reach
here.
out and grab it, and then he'd be hitting himself in the face with it.
All right, everything's
Stop
fine.
hitting yourself.
Everything's fine. And then he is going to huck one of his scimitars at Valandra to
Protection.
try to take this out. What does that protection do exactly?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. So there are disadvantages and advantages happening on this one. So it will cancel out to a normal attack. However, this is an unskilled strength throw. I don't think that's gonna hit.
So does he just drop it?
He just like overthought it, held on to it too long, just plong right in the ground.
Good
So
job.
like if you ever tried to throw a frisbee and you held it too long and it just wicked off to the side, sort of like that, except straight at the ground. Dawn, however, what are you doing?
His spiritual weapon's gonna swing at that guy.
Okay.
Where are you? There you are.
I believe in you.
13.
I don't believe in you. That does
And
not hit.
he's going to. Knows the guy's that way. Check. Do I need to be?
A lot of measuring happened for some reason.
From here, this is the 60-foot range right there.
Yeah, he could.
That's the sweet spot right there.
This is the sweet spot, and you can see him in these two spaces.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
5, 10, 15, 25. Eldritch blasting.
Oh yeah, you can see him from there.
I mean, I guess. 23 and a 15 are both hits. And that is
22
going to
damage.
deal 22 points of damage. That is a chunk of damage. But he is still upright and standing.
Wedge himself back over here because he's not good with the hit points right now. But
Kill this guy. Kill that one.
Valandra, what you doing?
Okay, so let's see. I think. How far am I from Joey? 30 feet. Good.
30 feet.
I am going to channel divinity, preserve life.
Okay.
Let's see. Joey's unconscious. Chloe's down a lot, and I'm down a lot.
fine.
You're fine, Chloe? Is that?
That was
Oh, no.
Telaise. Telaise
No,
is
that was
fine. Don't
Telaise.
worry about
Okay,
me.
sorry. No, she'd be worried. Okay. 15 points to Joey, 10 to Chloe, and 5 to herself.
You got it. You may take yourself up to halfway, or the maximums that Valandra just said.
Yay.
Sproing! Valandra, any other activity for you?
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna whack the dragon wing.
Kill this guy.
Get him. Get him! That's not the dragon wing, but whichever one. No? What? Attack roll?
Just a moment. Sorry.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that's a hit. That is a hell of a hit, but does not drop the dragon wing. He's made of sturdy stuff.
Then I am going to move forward. Just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I will move over there.
They are not a fan of this plan. Okay.
Oh, good. That's smart. That's good.
Yeah, not nice. Not nice at all. So that being done, how about Dusk? What you doing?
Well, I'm gonna zoom forward first of all.
Zoom.
Zoom.
Over here,
Okay.
and I'm going to strike the cultist right below me or closest to me.
Yep. Yeah, you do. You destroy him.
Thank you.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna go closer and attack the one right below.
Okay. Yes, but still standing.
Okay. And I could make a third attack. Don't.
Hold on to it.
Yeah. I'll hold for now.
Okay.
You're not making a third attack?
But I was. Because the thing is, I
third attack
know.
would be the flurry.
No, because she
The
has
fourth
extra
flurry.
attack now. The
Oh, okay.
fourth attack
Oh,
is the
that's
flurry.
right.
Yeah, so get your
Yeah,
third
You
hit.
can make 3 attacks every turn.
Yeah.
Slam it.
Do it. Oh, that's not a good attack.
No.
You take that one back. You overthought it. Chloe as Dusk is just like, hit him with the tail. What are you doing?
There's so many emotions in less than 6 seconds. Joey, no! Oh, wait, no, it's okay. You fucking asshole. And she'll rush up to him.
Okay.
And smack him, hopefully.
Smack him, maybe. No.
Swing and a miss.
Do it.
She's really angry.
It's too much anger.
And then she'll
Too
direct
much
that
anger.
anger at Joey. What the hell are you doing up here?
As he's laying on the ground.
Dropping things.
You have no armor. You just look like you have armor. Stop it.
You just look like you have armor. Oh my god.
Waverly, as the pair of them started up, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and shoot this guy who's caught between Valandra and Dusk.
Fair deal.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. That is a pew pew. Ooh, that's a perfect pew pew, in fact. And pew. Down he go. Any
All
additional activity for you?
I'm gonna run up to here,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
All right, Telaise, what are you doing?
Finding the best spot.
Finding the best spot.
Which I think I found it, and it's now a very safe way to go, except I am going to be next to this dude, but it's fine. He's going to die. That's okay. And I'm in fantastic range of this very scared running gentleman, and he's going to get shattered again.
Going to get shattered.
It's going to be like right on top of him.
All right. Let's see that delightful shatter. Or not! Because he counterspells it.
You bitch.
hey, a counter spell that he uses is a fireball that he doesn't use.
That is very
That's
true.
amazing.
Yeah, but now he's going to get away.
Well, there is somebody who gets an opportunity to stop that, perhaps. We'll find out about that in 1 second. Telaise, any other activity for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna use another Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay. Mantle applied. Anybody without the temporary hit points can get the bonus and move towards her if they like.
All right, 11 to Valandra, Joey, Kuhloe, and Dawn.
What's the exact verbiage on the movement?
The exact verbiage. I can read it to you. Give me 1 second. Hang on.
Does it say something about pivoting and dancing around as a pretty bard?
That's implied. It's absolutely implied. Okay, here we go. Bonus action, and blah, blah, blah.
So as a prone character, your only movement action is to crawl. Unfortunately, the word crawl is never defined anywhere else. I guess let's say
when a target gains the temporary hit points, so only the 4 people that I tapped, you can use your reaction to move up to your movement speed toward me without provoking an attack of opportunity.
So I'd say being prone is like difficult terrain.
It seems reasonable.
Is 1 square further than that? Like there, is that closer to Telaise?
As long as you're touching me, that's fine. So you have to be within a square of me, but you don't have to go. You can't go any further, but to me.
Stretch your toes.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I will allow that if Joey admits that as he passes, he has to take a small piece of her hair and dance around her like it's a maypole.
But I can't. I am not breakdancing.
It's not breakdancing. It's gaily dancing around the Telaise pole.
But how do I do that while crawling?
No, he's telling you that you're up. He's up. So yeah, he's dancing.
Then I'll totally dance around like a maypole if I'm not prone.
We will say, since you are moving towards her, we will assume up as part of towards.
Yeah, so up is just half your speed, and then you still got that 15 feet.
Yep, you got it.
What magics are these to make Joey dance?
Magics indeed. But as the Joey dancing is happening, a cultist is free and clear of the effects, rushes around.
Hang on, wait a second.
Wait
Those are
a
not centered
moment.
on top of the
No, that's not centered.
wrong.
He was 10 feet away from me.
Oh, I didn't move it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you put him right back where he was.
He gets back. Well, no, we're actually just going to hit the delete button for him.
Yeah, we are.
Hit that button. That poor little guy. Nothing left for him. Man, I can't move the circle now. Did something wrong. Figure that one out later. But Joey, what you doing, Joey?
Why are you running? Why are you running? Why?
It seems like the wise thing to do.
Why are you Scottish accent?
It sounds more like
it's
Russian. I was gonna say Russian.
It's staying. I'm just staying.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's his thing.
The whole
Joey,
party
however,
thrown in character.
Joey, the 14 will hit. And that is 19 points of damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Destroys the Thayan wizard.
So you regain some hit points, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yay!
Nice.
Joey, any other activity for you?
No, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna take a breath.
Okay. Could not have made that any closer with the attacks, but one lone dragon wing remains. And could I see some damage, please?
You can, in fact.
I can see some damage. Now, he, unknown to all of you, swallowed a lot of dynamite just before this battle. No, I don't think he did. But Oh my god.
Oh God.
What is wrong with you, dude?
Many, many things, apparently.
He took every bit of that. He staggers one step forward, closer to Valandra, swings, trying to get rid of this horrible demon that has destroyed all of his associates. Fanatical advantage. 23
That'll hit.
for 13, followed up by the second scimitar. A 9's probably not going to do. Can I see the Constitution saving throw just to see if he gets that moment of delight before everyone descends upon him with furious vengeance?
Oh,
The spiritual
Yes, he
guardians
does.
fall. He looks somewhat satisfied as Dawn. What do you do?
I feel like we should all attack him at the same time.
Well, you all get a turn before he does. So
I
that's
mean,
what's
we
gonna
could
happen.
hold action
What-
until everybody
what-
attacks at once.
Waverly, you can move up now.
You gonna give Waverly the kill?
Yeah, she can let Waverly get it.
No, the Spirit Guardians is gone, so you can just.
Oh, it's
move-
gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. As soon as she sees that go away.
She's running. She's running
Okay.
in.
All right, so if you guys let that go, we'll tick down to Waverly. You guys like, hang on. Let the mouse get it. It'll be funny. Waverly.
Oh.
And he's gonna die.
and she places right by his shoulder, like, you're gonna die.
Yeah. And with
Stab
that,
in the gut.
the last of the cultists in the castle die. Now, in the time that has passed, several of the cultists, including Resmar, have let Resmir have fled. And from above, you hear the ungodly screech of a dragon.
Well, that's not good.
But that's above, and you're below. And in time, that screech fades away. Seems like the cultists have retreated from the castle. And that's where we'll draw, I think, this evening to a close. Congratulations, you have cleared the castle. It is yours if you're into castles and swamps with Black Dragon adjacent. If not, you might want to move on. But we'll figure that one out next week.
I'm into level 6. Did I get any of those?
I mean, I think you do. But as you guys all get caught up, and I will do some calculations and those sorts of things, is there anything else that we want to take care of? Will you be exploring the castle, moving through the portal, returning to the lizard folk? What's the plan so that I can plot out what to do next week?
We probably should tell the lizard folk that it's cleared out now.
I think we should talk to the lizard folk, explore the castle, and rest before going through.
Yes.
the tunnel.
Wait, rest? What?
Are we going through the portal or are we destroying the portal?
Question.
No, we need to find out where the treasure went. That's why we were here, and the treasure has been moved through the portal.
The treasure has
Is
been
the
moved through the portal.
teleport horse-sized?
I mean, it's a teleportation circle, so probably if you push the horse into it front first, it would carry through.
Yeah, we should go
I mean,
talk
you've
to
been
the
moving-
lizard folk first.
Oh, yeah, of course. Now we should go talk to the lizard folk first. So yeah, you could probably get a horse through that.
So I think resting and exploring the castle. I don't think there's any particular rush.
Okay.
Like not take a week or something, but like
No, like,
I
take a
think we
long
can
rest
take
and go.
a long rest and explore the castle.
Approximately 8 hours and 10 minutes in case somebody wanted to do a ritual. I got you. So what I will do is give you guys the results of your castle exploration. There is a little bit of danger left in the castle, but nothing that's going to give you trouble now that you've cleared it out. So we'll take care of that off screen. I will do some experience calculations and get that awarded to you guys. It is a good chunk. And we will pick back up Probably during the week, I'll ask you guys for some feedback about what you might want to do, if anything, either before following through the horrible Circle of Doom teleportation, or otherwise. I will let you know if you don't voluntarily head towards the teleportation circle, there's a really big black dragon hanging out that might encourage you in that direction. But I'm sure you've picked up on that already.
No, you said it went away.
Yeah, I mean, he flew away, but they might come back. I mean, it's a castle. It's a dragon. It's got a dungeon.
I didn't know that they employed boomerang dragons.
Well, I mean, these things do happen. So thank you all for playing. I hope you're having fun. I think I might be calling it a little bit of an early evening myself and not hanging out. Unfortunately, if you guys want to continue hanging out, I certainly welcome you to. And then I will catch up during the week with the experience and all that sort of stuff. Is that cool with anybody, or did anybody have any last-minute emergency stuff to cover with me?
Do we want to do bonus experience?
I will
before
leave
we
that.
leave then?
Hang on. What were we doing for bonus experience? I will leave that to you guys to nominate and post up, and I will take a look at it once we get back.
Okay.
Okay? All cool for everybody?
Yep.
All right. Then I am probably going to go crash out because I've been having these crazy early mornings, and I've been working for some reason. I don't know.
Gosh.
I mean, they pay me or something. Who knows? All right. Thanks all. Have a great night.
You too.
Good night.
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 Bye.